Been spotted! Stay alert, maggot! Enemy! Spotted a hostile engineer!
Engineer!
Got extra ammunition here.
Enemy engineer spotted!
Frag out! Enemy spotted.
Eyes open! Enemy heavy! Eyes open! Enemy heavy!
Enemy engineer spotted!
Reaver in the area! Enemy! Eyes on hostile light assault trooper!
Eyes on hostile light assault!
Go! You want some, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Let 'em- ah!
Frag out! Hostile battery! Spotted! Enemy liberated!
Liberator! I have a feature on an enemy liberator!
Enemy lightning!
Identified an enemy liberator! Hostile liberator spotted!
I swear, if they want to make this thing more freaking useful, increase the freaking range on this thing.
Hostile medic!
Make it to where it can hit and damage the target.
Got extra ammunition here!
You really think the devs freaking care? I guess not. Don't get me wrong, this thing is so good, but they gotta increase the range of how far the missiles can go to hit their target. This is freaking ridiculous. There ain't nothing a solo person can do. Seriously, there's nothing they can do if this thing can't do its job and hit its target. Developers, see that in your next freaking patch update, buff this freaking thing. I don't care if you clowns reduce the damage output. Just make this thing to where it can hit its target, please. Yeah, sorry for my outburst. I was just trying to get my point across. Yeah, I tend to just lose my crap out of anything. Just depends on what the situation is. The heck? What did I just see? Was that a lightning? No, he's stuck in that pickle. I can't see Jack because of that freaking smoke. This target's all around us. Oh yeah!
Facility is secure.
Got that bounty. please tell me that I get the bounty. Yes! Seriously, you know, this thing is really great, but I don't like the fact that they can nerf the Striker, but they can't nerf Mag Riders. You know, I'm just using that as an example. Like, the Vanguard, maybe they can nerf its health pool just a little bit, even though they are for withstanding a lot of damage and packing a punch. But they can nerf Vanu instead of us. There's one YouTuber that who really thinks it's a really great idea to nerf one faction, but when that one faction isn't the only problem. You know, there are other complaints about other factions, like weapon balances, you know, things like that. And we all know who that YouTuber is, and he's highly he's highly unlikable in the community. You know, his name is simply just to look, his name is simply to spell. Freaking my vocabulary. This thing is very useless if it... Oh, yeah! But yeah, like I was saying, this thing is completely useless if it can't hit its target. Seriously. I mean, I'm just sick of saying it over and over. If they want to make something work, like, effectively, they gotta increase its downs, you know, things like that. I just hope the devs actually watch this video. Sorry about this to you guys earlier, you know, but this Striker just needs a buff. And what's that one freaking weapon, that Empire Pacific launcher that the VS doesn't even bother to use? Why do you think they don't use it? Because it's so freaking terrible. And I don't really think they even use it, to be honest. Yeah, I've only been killed by it once, and that was around like the second year I started playing this game, and that was about a couple months ago. You think anybody is really gonna use that hunk of junk? No, because it's so freaking terrible. And how the heck can they not manage to fix a God mode glitch, but they can just fix something that is just completely kinda irrelevant? But come on, Daybreak. Can we get some people to push on the point here? Because this base is about to be lost. Alright, guess it's time I better get up there and start taking out those sentries. Taking out those anti-personnel turrets. And I don't even think that's a good idea to do that now. Like, we need some people on this freaking point pronto. Because just trying to fight over there isn't really going to help us out any good. We need people on the point. And look at me starting to take action.
Infiltrator in the area.
Re-establish control of the facility.
Yeah, Emperor, I don't even think that's even going to work. You know, just look at all of those troops in that freaking point. You really think we can actually take them out? No. Look what we have here. Only just about a few people pressing on the point, while the others are just fighting on the wall. Of course, I was fighting over there. And I should have been over here helping out, trying to recapture the point, but... And that Max is giving them some shielding with his Aegis shield. We need people on the point. You know what? Don't even think that's important now because this base is
You have
lost.
failed the Republic. The facility is lost.
Because of the lack of like the lack of reinforcements that we were receiving just to take the base. You know, alright, guy, guess we can go fight over here. And what the heck did I just do? Just about 4 seconds ago? Seriously, we needed people on the point. We just recapped it and then we just lost it. Heck, if I would have been over there, maybe we wouldn't have lost the base.
Shield generator critical.
And what then? What in God's name is going on around here?
We can still win this.
Yeah, we can. Go
Generator
team.
Stabilized.
But seriously, let's talk about Empire Pacific launchers for each faction.
Shield generator
Number
critical.
1, the Striker, very well known for taking out so many freaking enemy aircrafts. I think it's very useful. Okay, we have the Striker, the Phoenix for the new conglomerate, and I forgot what was for the Family Sovereignty. Pretty much that thing is basically just a railgun. Let's talk, about the weapon. If you guys know me, the Striker, it is very, very, very effective against light vehicles like the Harasser and the Flash. And very, very, very useful against air units. Galaxies, not so sure about that. Now, the Phoenix, that thing can actually one-shot any light aircraft or any vehicle that is on fire. You're dead. Now, here's one thing I like to say. Please increase like the rockets, the thing where they can actually reach their target. I forgot what the word was. It's which they can actually see it from our point of view of fighting for the Republic, and as a hardcore gamer and YouTuber, they please see it and buff it a little bit. That thing it's just been getting nerfed by the books. And just to clear, well, just to say this, do you think it's fair for one faction to get nerfed when the other one just gets stronger? Now, let's talk about the VS's new SMG. That new one that they added, like the whole new set of SMGs. The Gladius, the, what was it called for us? No, not the Kindred.
I'll get you fixed up.
Yeah, the Jackal. And whatever else the VS had. Now, that thing was OP by the books. Everyone started using it. That's when I just took about a 2-week to probably a 3-week break from Planetside. Because of the weapon's stats. I just felt really weak. And I couldn't just find a way to bypass the weapon. Don't get me wrong, I'm a really good player and I enjoy the game. But the way that weapon was frigging treating every other faction like the other two, dude, I just freaking felt weak. I felt like I couldn't do anything to stop the weapon or just find a counter against it. I just felt weak by the books.
Focus out there.
And I just didn't know what to do. You know, I just took a break, came back, and then I didn't feel weak anymore because the weapon kind of didn't get a nerf.
Generator
You know, how come the VS got a freaking strong SMG while we just remain weak? I mean, while we remain with a weaker one. I just don't think it's fair to see one faction succeed while the other two just feel weak. Let's talk about the new weapons. Not sure what the VS had. Oh wait, they had that one that fired about 3 bolts a pop. I barely seen anyone from VS use that thing. Not like they care, but just to get a feel for the weapon. That weapon was... I barely seen anyone from the VS used it. That would make me think, why didn't they use it? Because just from my killing sprees and deaths, I don't think I've seen anyone even use it. Let me ask you boys this. Do you think it's fair that one faction is overpowered, the other two just remain strong? I mean, while that one remains strong while the others just stay weak. And do you guys, well, if any of you play on the Terran Republic, do you guys think that the Striker should receive a buff? From my point of view and from my opinion, I think it really does deserve that boost. Because I swear, this thing has just been getting weaker, and I've been getting weaker.
Vanu's sovereignty has taken the facility.
As a veteran of Planetside 2, like a little professional player, or someone that just really just enjoys the game, you know, I just don't know what I'm seeing now. Like, I just wish the weapon just felt a little bit more powerful. Just by the way it just takes on some aircraft, you know. Like, let it include... Well, actually, here's what I think something should happen. Let the Striker have some type of special ammunition. For infantry, it could have cluster bombs. For anti-vehicle, it could have the same thing, but make it like an anti-tank missile. But only let it be... Let it be at a reduced capacity. I say about 3 missiles. Make it something like the Decimator. But the NC? I mean, for every other faction. I think that should be a thing. You know, 3 different ammo types for rocket launcher, cluster bombs, whatever, EMP, like an EMP rocket. I think I wouldn't mind. I'll let you guys just enjoy the gameplay. We're making a part 2.